Hello and welcome to our place in sweltering Sicily. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the roof and see what was done while we were gone and what they're doing now. As I said, the guys are working on the roof, but they're working around the heat because it is so hot. It's 100 degrees today. I don't know what it actually feels like, but that's the temperature. It definitely feels like more if you're up on a roof. So they've been working hard. Last week was a little better, and this week's just going to be brutal, but we're going to work in the morning. I'll be there to take some more drone footage of the work of them taking off some of the wood over Abby's bedroom. And before I do that, let me show you what they were working on while we were in the States. So let me try to walk you through what's happening. All of these videos are thanks to Igor and Stefano. Because we were in the States. So they're starting over the end of the kitchen. This is on the back left side of the house. And what we're basically doing is keeping any of the old tiles that are in good shape because we're going to put those on the top. So some of these are broken. Those they're sort of throwing over the edge. You can see Leonardo is the one picking up them first, handing them to Stefano, who's handing them to another part of the crew who's putting them up on top of the 360 terrace. So here's a good example. They're also chatting because Igor's filming, but they're working to basically work like a fireman's line here. It's hot. It's super hot. It was hot then. It's hot now. And if they can work smarter and slower, they can actually get more done than working fast and sort of petering out by lunchtime. So, and Stefano's really been working hard to try to give the guys safe times to work up on the roof so early in the morning, and then down in the more shaded places the rest of the day. So here you can see they've taken off, this is the back of the kitchen. You can still see sort of the skeleton of the old rounded ceiling and the kitchen, sort of the peachy colored kitchen top. Here you're looking down on top of that vaulted bowed ceiling. They've, at this point, removed the tiles all the way back. Now they're sort of working around to the side. And we've made the decision at this point, looking at this sort of in another pan, that we're going to remove the whole kitchen ceiling and we're going to have an exposed wood ceiling in the whole piece. So we still have to remove, you can see just in the upper right hand corner is the edge here of the ceiling we still have to take down. They're going to need to take all the wood down. Things are going to change dramatically. As they're taking this off, that black stuff on the ground was the sabbia dell'Etna, the sand from Etna that had been sitting. On the front of the building, while the guys are doing this, the crew is there to set up all of the scaffolding from top to bottom, right to left. It took them a little while to put this all up, and but it is making the job easier, I can tell you, because I now see the guys working on it every day, and it's definitely improving things there. Now we're going to switch to some stills that the guys sent while we were there. This is the scaffolding still going up. It goes around the corner. There's all sorts of signs. The street that says turn left there is actually not a through street, but it's like a little dead end. And here it is. I don't know. The house looks twice as big with this around it. And back up on the roof, the guys have now taken pretty much like one whole side of the tile off. And then they started taking the wood off. And you can see like they're in the midst. Somebody probably just threw something down. The dust is going. Here it is from the inside. You can see that Sabbia dell'Etna, and a lot of the like broken pieces or the cemented pieces that were up along the peak. And then I don't have pictures of the whole thing, but this is the last part of that kitchen ceiling. I know a lot of you are not happy that we're taking it down, but one, wasn't in good shape, and two, was really keeping us from making the most structurally sound building. This is part of the oldest part of the building, and we want this to last for another 150 years before it needs work, or maybe more. When I first saw those pictures, it was a little scary. I can't lie. It was scary because all of a sudden we saw sky. So here the guys have got this set up. We've got somebody working on the front facade. But mostly what I want to show you is all of that debris that they have here in the old kitchen. They're splashing it with water to keep the dust down, which makes it better for their lungs. And then they're sort of reeling it over and dumping it down. And if they hadn't wet it down, that would have been even more dusty. It's without making a wet sludge, it's hard to keep it fully down. But and the guys are such good sports at posing for my pictures and making sure they look all right for the camera. And so we're basically wheeling it through the two girls' bedrooms from the kitchen here. In the meantime, this is the dining room. Up on top of the dining room is where we're storing a lot of the tiles. So they've reinforced that ceiling so that there's no damage to it. And now in this picture, we're starting on the main part of the house. So the front facade here, they've opened up. This is over Becky and Abby's bedrooms, and the bathrooms are way over there to the right. You almost can't see them. But this is what those vaulted ceilings look like from the top. These are very dirty. They're going to be all reinforced. I wanted to give you a second to see what it looks like when the guys are up there working too. So I pulled out the drone, and you can see they're working on all sections of this. What we're focused on right now is the reception room, and the left third, and the right 2/3 is the pink room, the living room, which is, the one that's my favorite. So we are going to have the guys come in and plaster on top of the wood. You'll get to see that a little better in a second, so that it's reinforced for like another 150 years. It's not part of the roof. It's just part of the ceiling. It's a very interesting thing that the two are not connected. And it's lovely to be able to really see this at work. So the guys are slowly removing all of this top wood and getting ready to basically prep this roof so we can put the cement beams in where they're going to go to hold the new type of roof, the modern waterproof roof. But I love this shot. I almost wanted to fast forward it for you so you could see them working like busy bees. And let's just respect the fact that this stuff was built by hand. Every one of those stones in the wall and every one of the pieces of wood, that is all chestnut wood. We've got a lot of the chestnut wood. Some of it does have old wormwood damage into it, but other parts of it are really good. Chestnut is kind of like what we would use in the US for cedar. So it holds up to the weather conditions well. It's not like we have, deep freezes or anything here, but so we're going to save some of it to build a pergola on top of our bedroom terrace. But then I was thinking just yesterday that we will maybe see if we can have some of it milled just enough to make, we're going to make a secondary kitchen island that really looks like a tall farmhouse kitchen table. And so I thought, cedar's the I'm sorry, I keep saying cedar. Chestnut is the traditional wood used in these houses, so I want to keep with that. Also, it's lovely to reuse the wood we have that's in good condition, and and just make some planks. I love that it will have a patina already built into it. It is a beautiful color grain, and we're really excited to see what we can do. Also, the pieces are wide, even though they look tiny from way up here. So we could maybe even turn some really fun legs with this. Our woodworker is great. I've seen some of the other projects he's done, and I'm excited to let his imagination go wild on here. But, our whole process. Oh, I want you to get a good look at all those tiles on top of the terrace there. That's why they're reinforcing it from below. Below that is the dining room. We've never got to spend a lot of time together up here way in the sky. So I can kind of orient you. In the upper left is the kitchen. To the far left is the girls' bathrooms just going out of sight. And now on the left side are the two girls' bedrooms stacked front to back. And now we're close in, sort of on the merge between where the reception room is and the pink room on the bottom. And between those two, sort of supporting where they come together, will be the powder room cube. But yeah, take a look at these tiles. Oh, look, you can see me. I love the drone. I haven't figured out how to make it so you can't see me at all either. But yeah, so that's what it looks like when the guys are at work. Let's move on. So now we're up on the roof the next day after the guys have worked. You can see all of those exposed vaulted ceilings from the top and where we're keeping all the tiles. And that's where our roof stands as it is. Wanted to just say, if you like this video, you want to see more of these, make sure you share, like, follow, and let us know if you have any comments or questions. And until then, there's Matt and I on the back balcony. Ciao, ciao.